Hello everybody and welcome back to Jade Empire, where we are trying to figure out how this contraption works. Apparently we have some instructions, so let's see here. I don't think it's any of these. Yeah, it's not any of that. We do have... Is it these configurations? It might be the configurations. Configuration of the horse. You found this strange excerpt from a diary. The pages were torn from the book, but kept together, as if they were an important secret. In his ravings, my husband talked of madmen with eyes of metal and a strange island in the skies. His words frightened me, but none more than when he clutched my arm, suddenly lucid. "It's the tiger," he said, fever burning in his eyes. "The tiger feeds on the stone of the cow, torn from the bovine's innards. All but the cogs are watching, waiting, and active, waiting for the tiger to feed." After his recovery, my husband remembered nothing of his journeys or his ravings, except one. Okay, so, the tiger feeds on the stone of the cow, torn from the bovine's innards. The bezoar. This here. All but the cogs are watching, waiting, and active, waiting for the tiger to feed. So we stick in the cow bezoar, and then we activate everything except the cogs. And then we use the tiger button, as opposed to the dragon button. That's the reset console there. So in the fuel hopper, it contains some cinnabar ore, but there's a separate section. The configurations likely need specialized fuels to make them effective. So let's load in a new fuel, and we will place the cow bezoar. How Lord Lao managed to predict the shape of a stone formed in a cow's gullet you'll never know, but a small round cup in the fuel hopper holds the bezoar securely. Okay, so now we need to activate everything but the cogs, yes? All but the cogs are watching, waiting, and active, waiting for the tiger to feed. So we use the tiger button, activate everything except cogs. These are the cogs. Okay. So we currently have, I believe the sign indicates whether they're active or not. So the conductor is active, the chimney is active, the water wheel is active. They're all active except for the cogs right now, I think. So let's go ahead and make a quick save in case I'm wrong. And then I think all we need to do is hit the tiger button. We receive Song of the Spirit and lost configuration of the horse.
Excellent! What an amazing machine! Now, if we can find more configurations, just imagine what we could do here.
Well, I've got two more. I want to try that again.
That same one? But why not try something different? It's up to you, of course.
I mean, I don't want to try that same one. But let's see here. We received what item? Was that a style? Or not a style, a technique? Song of the Spirit, yes. Spirit plus 5. A proper configuration of Lord Lao's furnace has created the Song of the Spirit. This technique provides an increase to spirit. Okay, so are all of these reset? Yes, they are. So what happens if we do try the same thing again? Okay, that's nice and fast. Excellent. Chimney on. Conductor on. Cogs off. Cauldron on. And then use the tiger button. The tiger button is not active. Do we have to wait for all the animations to stop? Maybe. Yes. Okay, tiger button.
A most intriguing place.
Okay, so we've already done it. Where can we find more configurations? Are there more than the 3 that we had when we came in?
Well, given the rather fantastic nature of the furnace, I would bet that whoever has them doesn't really know what they are for. You found one previously in an unrelated endeavor. I'm afraid that is just the kind of continued uncertainty we will have to deal with. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, so I'm not ready to leave yet.
All right, all right. Have a look around, or whatever it is you do. Come and find me when you want to go back.
I have 2 more configurations that we want to use for sure. So let's go into plot items, configuration of the dragon. Something about this strange poem made it stick in your mind. Configurations guided by the tiger burn bright, as the cauldron bubbles in the night. The cogs whirl their graceful dances, but they grow tired unless they drink of the water infused with sulfur. Okay. That's cryptic. We have silk strings, and we have a bar of nickeled iron. So I think we also have a zither case. And a cameo portrait. What's the configuration of the snake? We found this academic leaflet and kept it. The crux of the argument reads, to think that any machine could be designed around the principles of starting motion with a tiger of all things is to dally with utter madness. As if this were not enough, no machine made by the hands of man can be fueled by iron infused with nickel. The resulting metal, while strong, is inert to reactions. Even application of electrical current and the introduction of chimney smoke into a mechanical cauldron as proposed produced no appreciable result. Okay. So we use the tiger button, we fuel it with the nickeled iron, and we use the conductor, the chimney, and the cauldron. Gotcha. Okay, so let's load in a new fuel. Bar of nickeled iron. Excellent. And then we need to do what 3? Just want to make sure I get this right. Electrical current, chimney smoke, cauldron. Okay, so this is the cauldron right here. So let's go ahead and activate the cauldron. And then we do need electrical current. And then chimney smoke. Okay. And then we use the tiger button again. As soon as it's active. Tiger button? There we go. We received calm as the morning breeze and lost configuration of the snake. Okay, so what did that give us? Mind +5. Excellent. So what else do we have? All we have is configuration of the dragon. Well, we know for a fact that we're going to be using the dragon button, yeah? Configurations guided by the tiger burn bright as the cauldron bubbles in the night. The cogs whirl their graceful dances, but they grow tired unless they drink of the water infused with sulfur. So, configurations guided by the tiger burn bright. So does that mean we don't want to use the tiger? It is configuration of the dragon. So cauldron, cogs, water. Yeah? I'm gonna make a save. And let's see here. We'll turn on the water wheel. And then cogs. Apparently we haven't done that one before. I guess that's accurate. Okay, cogs on. And then we need the cauldron. And then the question is, do we go by configuration of the dragon? Or do we say we use the tiger button because it says the tiger burns bright? But he also said that if we do it wrong, we might be incinerated. Which could indicate that the tiger is the one that would incinerate us in this scenario, and we need to use dragon. I am not certain. So I think we make a save again. My best guess is that the tiger burns bright means we would be incinerated if we use tiger. It's called configuration of the dragon, so we should use dragon. We also haven't used the dragon button yet. Apparently that was wrong. Okay. So we need cauldron. We need cogs. And we need water. And then we do have to use the tiger button. Okay. Well, that was confusingly worded. I would not have worded it that way if I was BioWare, but whatever. Can we use the tiger button yet? No. Now we should be able to-ish. There we go. Oh, hey! Horse demons.
Storm Dragon. Legendary strike.
Yeah, we need to eliminate these horse demons quickly. Luckily, we do have Dawnstar, so we're not really too concerned. I mean, they're just horse demons. You immolated us a bit, but that's fine. You know, whatever. I am shocked he missed there. But I'll take it. Okay, so that spawned horse demons. Hence the tiger burning bright. Do we not have the right fuel? Because that's obviously not what was supposed to happen. Configurations guided by the tiger burn bright as the cauldron bubbles in the night. The cogs whirl their graceful dances, but they grow tired unless they drink of the water infused with sulfur. This part is rhyming. This part is not. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Water infused with sulfur. There's nothing to indicate... Hang on a moment. There's nothing to indicate that the water from this water wheel is infused with sulfur. So if we turn on the water wheel... and the cauldron, and the cogs. This is what we had before. However, if we want to infuse it with sulfur, we wouldn't use the conductor, but we would use the chimney, right? And then the question goes back to, do we use tiger or dragon? Well, those guys are worth 206 XP each, so does it matter? Let's try dragon. Well, that doesn't seem right. Okay, so cauldron back on. Cogs back on. It would appear that the chimney is currently on, which is a little strange. Water wheel on. Okay. So what happens if we use tiger now? As soon as tiger becomes active. There we go. Hello, this is different. What just happened? There's nothing around. What did that do? Am I supposed to go pick something up? Where was it? I don't see anything. Was that supposed to spawn horse demons, but we already killed them? Maybe. I think that's probably the best chance there. So are we missing a fuel for configuration of the dragon? Maybe? We could put in a new bar of nickel iron, I suppose. And let's try this again. So cogs dancing, cauldron bubbling. We need water, and we need to infuse it with sulfur, which I have to assume means the chimney. It is configuration of the dragon, and it says the tiger burns bright. And the tiger seems to be wrong, from what I can tell. So let's try the dragon. Whoa, now. That's a bull demon. Okay, we haven't faced one of these before. He appears to be casting at us rather incessantly. He shocks us. He does not have much HP, actually. He does just constantly attack, though. But I think we can just power through this. Okay, so that's 209 XP. So we got ourselves a bull demon. I'm still a little bit confused by this configuration. It's very confusingly worded. So let's turn on the chimney again. And the water. And the cauldron. Now let's try this once more and see what happens. I think it will not spawn another bull demon. I think we've killed all of the demons that we can, probably. Okay, so yeah, that's clearly wrong. So what am I doing wrong here? Configurations guided by the tiger burn bright as the cauldron bubbles in the night. The cogs whirl their graceful dances, but they grow tired unless they drink of the water infused with sulfur. Maybe the water infused with sulfur is the fuel that we need, and we don't have it yet. It's possible. I think that's probably the case, so let's just go ahead and head on back. We can always come back here.
Intriguing place.
Indeed. So, I'm ready to leave.
Very well. In the meantime, I will try to see if I can learn anything more about this interesting machine. I can always bring us back here later.
Yeah, I did manage to get 2 techniques out of it, so that's not bad. Okay, so, Kang, do you have any additional missions?
Yes, what can I do for you? Busy. No time for chatty.
Well, I'm sure you don't have time. Let's talk about Lord Lau's furnace.
Yes, I am eager to return there. It is a masterful array of artful mechanics, despite being a bit overly polished. This Lord Lau, he could use a bit of restraint.
Have you identified any more configurations?
No, I have not had any new insights. The best option I can suggest is just to keep your eyes open. There has to be reference to them somewhere.
Okay.
I found a scrap of paper around the furnace somewhere. It seems to have a few scribbles on it. Maybe that will help you?
Maybe. That's all for now.
Right. We will talk later. I'll just think up some new features for the dragonfly. Maybe mole talents for burrowing.
Found furnace note. A note found in Lord Lau's furnace. It suggests that one of the machine's configurations may be found near the machine. They can't all be secreted across the Empire. Who has the time? Well, in that case, I kind of want to go back.
If you...
Oh, no. Take me back to the
Certainly.
furnace. Okay. So if there's one hidden around here somewhere, a configuration that is, we'll find it. It must be in here. We can hit the reset button, just to be on the safe side. Bookstand. Oh, would you look at that. The Celestial Order, Volume 3. The Celestial Bureaucracy is made up of all the servants that the Great Dragon left behind to administer creation. According to the priests and augurs, they know nothing of their creator or where it has gone. The Great Dragon has transcended heaven, they say. They, in their faithfulness, remain behind. Or so they say. Over the millennia, many have fallen from their duties and have become part of the chaos in the world. This, we can only suppose, is part of creation as well, but as representatives of order, humanity suffers most from the attentions of these chaotic spirits and demons. Okay. Do we not get a configuration from that? We did not get a configuration from that. Although, Kang is now over there. Hello, ceramic urn. Configuration of the ox. Excellent. This strange schematic has had better days, the paper ragged at the corners. While the page is filled with doodled diagrams, including one for a device that seems designed to colorize rice for easy sorting, the majority of the space is taken up by a single notation. Foul-smelling water must be purified of the taint of a rotted egg. Only the water wheel and the applauding stack can manage it. Even then, only with the dragon's help. Okay, so the clapping chimney and the water wheel can purify the sulfur-infused water. But we need sulfur-infused water for configuration of the dragon. Both of those are for the dragon button, I think. Well, this might still be for the tiger button. I don't think we can do this yet. I don't know where we could get sulfur-infused water from. So I guess we just head back then.
A most intriguing...
Indeed. However, I'm ready to
Very
leave.
well.
Excellent. So we still have a lot of stuff to clean up in the Imperial City. And then there's that nonsense. That's going to be kind of exciting. But Mechanic Hingu, what do you have?
Would you like to hear about the mission I have for you?
Yes.
Or did you want to have a look at the flyer parts again?
We already bought all the flyer parts. I want to do the next mission.
Excellent. I am most pleased. The prefect of Shangdang County will be glad to hear he has an escort. His ships have taken a heavy toll lately.
Oh boy, an escort?
There are many raiders between here and the prefect's home, and his ship is intended more for luxury and less for war.
Lovely.
Get the prefect home safely, and I will reward you well. The prefect has also told me to offer you extra silver for destroying as many of the raiders as you can.
I wonder if there is
The
friendly
prefect is
fire.
anxious to be going. Here's your wind map, and remember, protect the prefect's flyer at all costs.
This could take a couple attempts. I think we want to use Shrieking Fury, for sure. And probably Radiant Aura. Prefect's ship will try to stay on course at all times. Protect it. Okay. Is there friendly fire? No, there's not friendly fire. Excellent. Okay. Okay, these guys are kind of coming out of the clouds a bit. Luckily, we now do more damage. And we've got this nice spread. Okay. Let's pick that back up. Good thing we can't hit him. This would be a lot more annoying if we could. Oh boy, a way lot more annoying if we could. These guys appear to be over here. Oof. They're kind of suicide bombing him right now. Okay, so how much further do we have to go here? With the big flyers, that probably means we're nearing the end. Hey, there we go. That wasn't that bad. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode we'll keep trying to run those missions, probably. See you all then.